Hey kids, it's Pastor Honora, and today we're going to teach you a brand new Bible verse from our gospel lesson today. And we're learning this Bible verse because it's something that's very applicable to us every single day, because we tend to worry about a lot of things. And that's what our Bible passage is. It says, "Do not be anxious about your life." Now, anxious means worry, and do you remember what worry means, Nora?
Sinful.
Yeah, it's sinful. But worry also means to be bothered about certain things, that you're scared or you're very troubled that certain things will happen. Like yesterday at the doctor, I know you were worried about getting a shot, your flu shot. But it ended up being okay. You got your flu shot and you're A-okay. Yeah, and that's what Jesus teaches us today. He teaches us to not worry. Or he says, do not be anxious about your life, because it's so very easy to get so anxious and so worried about so many different things. But here, when Jesus says, do not be anxious about your life, he knows that we can't do it by ourselves. No, we're not strong enough, because sometimes fear just overcomes us. But that's why when Jesus says, do not be anxious about your life, he's saying that this is something that he does for you. He's inviting you to not have to be afraid, because he's going to take good care of you. He knows all your needs and everything that you do need each and every day. He knows all the things that bother you. But that's why he says, do not be anxious, because I am here to help you, to help you get through this. Because if I wasn't here, then yes, you'd have every reason to be worried and troubled. But yet, that's never the case for you, precious people, because Jesus has made you his very own forever in baptism. And because you are his very own people, there's nothing that will ever separate you away from him. And that's why he teaches us to not be anxious, because he will help us. He will provide for us. He will take what the devil shoves in our eyes and says, don't pay attention to what the devil will show you, but pay attention to me and how I provide for you. That's
Casey's color.
Oh, yeah. Because that's why Jesus also says, look at the birds of the air and the lilies of the field. These things don't take care of themselves. And if God's going to take care of these lesser things, then why isn't he going to take care of you? Someone whom he died for and rose up. Of course he's going to take good care of you, because you are precious to him. And that's why we're learning this Bible passage. So why don't we say our Bible verse, okay? We'll say it 3 times, and it's, do not be anxious about your life. So let's do it 3 times.
Okay.
Do not be anxious about your life. Do not be anxious about your life. Do not be anxious about your life. All right. Well, that's this week's Bible verse. Tune in next week for next week's Bible verse. Until next time, go in peace and serve the Lord. Thanks be to God.